We're going to begin making modifications to the splint. I'm going to start with the fingertip. What I'm going to do is use my thumb to kind of push the excess material out a little bit to make it easier to access when cutting with the curved scissors. I like to use water to do this spot remodeling up because it's easier to get more even heat with the water than with a heat gun. Aquaplast, as you can see there, doesn't cut quite as smoothly as some other splitting materials and can be a little more difficult to edge finish. So I'm going to do some repeated trimming and using of my thumb to kind of try to smooth it out as well as I can. For the finger splint, because of the molding pretty securely to the patient's finger, you can see in the splint where to trim because you can see the shape of the finger. So I just trim around the tip so that the tip is protected, and then trim the more proximal end to allow whatever movement I want to allow. So because I want to allow movement in the MCP, I'm going to trim it kind of above that crease. Aquaplast is very popular in pediatric splinting because of its lighter weight, but it can be difficult to work with. It also can shrink slightly as it sets, so that's something to be aware of. If this happens to your splint, you can just kind of stretch it out a little bit manually. And there we go.